Hello guys, welcome to Jesus is Real. Thank you guys so much for your love, for your support. I do appreciate all of you guys. Today I would like to share a dream that I had about Obama and the wife. So I had two parts of the dream. The first part of the dream, he was with his wife and he was carrying a backpack on the back. And they were having a little baby, looked like 5 months old. In the dream, I was like a babysitter. I was holding the baby and they were going like outskirt, like in the bush. And I was wondering, Obama is a president. He's going deep in the bush like this. They had four kind of security guard. So they are all with gun and arm well. But it was getting dark. And then they started camping, staying in that place along the road. And in the dream, they started talking to each other with the wife like, we're gonna station here and these four bodyguards, they will be like lying like this. The way they put them is, four, right? Lining four up, you can make square. So they were meaning that these bodyguards will be lying like this, like that, like that, like that to make square. And then they will be sleeping in the middle for the night. And while they were talking, I was standing beside them, holding their baby. And in the dream, as they were talking about how they're gonna sleep in the middle and those bodyguards will be lying like making square, like kind of security for them, I was thinking, why are they not thinking about God? Why are they not thinking about the protection of God? They are putting their trust in men instead of God. That's how I was thinking in the dream. And in the dream, I knew also that their hope is not in God. Their hope is in these men, these four bodyguards. That's why they say one will lie like this and that and that and that to make square. And them they will sleep in the middle as their security and protection. And I knew in the dream also that that is not right. Their hope first should be in God because their protection should come from God, not necessarily only these men. Because without God, these men guard in vain, in other words. I remember thinking about that so much. Why are they not calling on God? And then I woke up. And now this is the second dream. In this dream, I was somewhere like in the nature. And in that place, there was a big rock, like flat top rock, like very long, like spread all over. You can sit on, it was kind of very relaxing place. So I was seated there. And on the other side, there was a palm tree, big and beautiful. And all around this flat rock, there were grasses, tall grasses, beautiful nature. I was seated there. For me, I naturally love nature. So I was seated there looking at the nature, the beauty of the nature and all that. Then I saw Obama and his wife came toward the other side of the palm tree. I saw them and I knew this is Obama and his wife. They sat under the palm tree while I was seated on the edge of the rock, the other side. So I was looking aside from them, seated just relaxed and looking at the nature, enjoying the beauty of the nature. And then I saw Obama came and sat close to me, and the wife was seated back there. And when he came and sat close to me, he became like, these con men, when they approach girls, they behave like they own you kind of things, like in a seductive way. So that's what he was doing. When he sat there, he started moving his butt like close, moving one side, like coming toward me, so close, like squeezing himself to me. Then I was like, what the heck? But I knew what he was doing, like kind of seducing me. But when he did that, I felt so bad and I started looking, thinking maybe the wife can react and talk to him to get out of there. Then I turn and look at the wife. But when I turn and look at the wife, he also turned and looked at the wife, and then they smile. Then when they smile, I was taken off kind of, because a normal lady can react if their man is seducing another lady in front of them. They can react, or they can get angry or something, get out from there, or go and approach. But for her, she smiled. Like it's like it's their plan to do that. Like they're of one mind in the dream. I knew like that. Then when I knew like that, in my mind and in my heart, I just shut them off completely. I didn't want anything to do with them anymore at that time. And then for some reason, Obama perceived it. He perceived what I was thinking, that I rejected his offer of seducing me. Then when he knew that, he started getting up. From this handsome Obama, he got up. When he got up so fast like this. And then all of a sudden, into this evil person, very evil person, like angry, so angry at me. And his skin completely turned into this black, dark gray skin. From this handsome Obama turned completely dark gray. And the skin kind of very ugly, like the face was like wrinkled and all this. It's very weird the way he turned all of a sudden. When immediately he got up, he changed completely into this different person. His gown changed into this long black gown, and then another one attached to his shoulder here, more like the royal kind of gown. And it was flowing way back there, like bed sheet kind of things. They are all black gown. And the head here has like a pyramid kind of hoodie, like for those of the witches, like pyramid hoodie kind of things on top of his gown and connected to the gown on the neck here. And he had a lot of keys. And he started shaking the keys so hard, like clink, 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 clink. In the dream, he was shaking for me to know that he has the key. And the key is not from the light. It was the key from the darkness. And in the dream, when he shook the key so hard and looking at me, and then he turned and walked away and disappeared like that. And then I woke up from the dream. It was so crazy in the dream. So I don't know whether they believe in Jesus or not, but I pray that they come to know the Lord, because salvation also comes through Jesus. There is no one else. Jesus is the only person who died for our sin on the cross, and then on the third day, he rose back to life. And that's how salvation comes, through faith. When we put our faith in the death and resurrection of Jesus, we will be saved. And I pray that they get that salvation and know that without God, there is no protection. Man can fail. God clearly said we should not put our trust in man. It doesn't mean that you should not have bodyguard and all that. All this army, whatever, government and all that, these are all things of God as well. But what I was meaning in the dream, why they are not thinking about God, because overall, God should be first. When men fail, God will be there for you and protect you. But if you put only your trust in men, then when they fail, then where do you get your protection? Still, you need God. That's what I was meaning in that dream. For them to see that they need God. I pray that they come to know God and believe in Jesus. All right, guys, that was the dream. Thank you, guys. See you guys in the next video.